Hey friends, welcome back. The myths and misconceptions are growing more than ever for the current pandemic. Let's see about the important ones. So, the first one, if you get a COVID 19 vaccine, you will no longer transmit SARS CoV 2 to others. There is a small twist in that. There is no current research on the transmission of COVID after taking a jab, but it significantly reduces the infectivity rate and prevents contracting the virus. So, vaccination is a must. Cats and dogs can spread the virus. Even though there are few reports of pets getting sick when they are exposed to human carriers, according to the CDC, there is no evidence that animals play a significant role in spreading the virus that causes COVID 19. So, the main thing we need to focus on is human to human transmission. Next misconception is that the virus will die off when temperature rises. The only feasible explanation for this is some of the virus that gives us common cold spread rapidly in winter than in summer, but this is not true for COVID. As you can see from the research, the virus can be killed only at 75 degrees Celsius for 3 minutes and up till 20 minutes in 60 degrees. So exposure under the sun for short time won't destroy the virus. You can protect yourself by gargling bleach, salt water or antiseptic mouthwash to protect against COVID. Just gargling with normal water reduces the chances of contracting the upper respiratory tract infection by just a fraction according to a study conducted in 2005. But there is no evidence on protection against COVID, and people should never use bleach as mouthwash as it is a corrosive. Thermal scanners can diagnose coronavirus. The temperature scanner that people use for screening cannot diagnose the coronavirus. It only tells about the fever with less accuracy than a conventional thermometer. And just remember, one can become infective and spread the virus before he or she develops the symptoms. Home remedies can cure and protect against COVID 19. This one is the most common myth followed in India. The answer is no, it doesn't. This holds true for vitamin C, oil, garlic, drinking hot water, eating turmeric, etc. Instead, one can focus on aerobic exercises such as walking, cycling, as it can boost up the immune response. Garlic protects against the coronavirus. Some research tells that garlic can slow down the growth of bacteria, but SARS CoV 2 is not a bacteria, it's a virus. Hence, it cannot be inactivated by garlic. Rinsing the nose with salt water protects against coronavirus. So, this technique has been there for a while, even before the pandemic. It may give some symptomatic relief against running nose or nose block, but it has no effect whatsoever on reducing any form of respiratory infection, including COVID. Coronavirus is the deadliest virus known to humans. In the context that this virus is responsible for the pandemic, yes, it is deadly. But people are affected rampantly, but also more than 90% recover or go asymptomatic, unlike viruses like Ebola, rabies, dengue, smallpox, which are responsible for the worst diseases known to man. Drinking alcohol reduces the infection. This one's been there for a while, and answer is obviously no. On the contrary, drinking alcohol on regular basis reduces the immune response and its function significantly. So a big no to alcohol as a prevention or treatment for this infection. So the next myth is only older adults and people with pre-existing conditions are at risk of infections and complications. So this was the selling topic for COVID around early 2020, but as of April 2021, all are affected equally, including young healthy adults, with slightly bigger rate towards the older individual. The new variant can target infants also. So the last myth we are going to see is also the biggest. Most people with COVID dies. So this is false. The death rate as of mid-May 2021 when compared to the number of people tested positive is way more than one could imagine. Just take a look at this graph. So the infection rate currently is around 166 million and the death rate is around 340,000. So wearing a properly fitting mask and personal hygiene is becoming a cliche for a reason, because that's the only way to safeguard ourselves from the infection and stop this pandemic. Thank you.